Hey, everybody. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. So excited that you're with us today. I'm excited for today. My good friend Geoff Tyson is here, and you do not want to miss it. So tag all your friends, share it out, let them know we're on. Here we go. Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie.
Thanks for connecting. And if you like what you hear, please share.
Special thank you to our sponsors of Marketing with Russ, James Reed Insurance, Gregory Home Team of Keller Williams, Best Heating and Cooling, and Jeff Mills and State Farm Insurance. For more information on James Reed and Associates and their insurance services, go to jamesreedagency.com. And for more information on the Gregory Home Team of Keller Williams and their amazing real estate services, go to sellwithgregory.com. And for heating and cooling services in the Willamette Valley, go to best-heating.com for more information on Best Heating. And finally, for your insurance services, Jeff Mills State Farm Insurance is there for you. jeffmillsinsurance.com. Music by Connor Hedge and Protestant, used with permission. Here we go. Welcome everybody to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. Back after an amazing, last 5 days at PodFest in Orlando, Florida, and just really excited to be here with y'all. It's going to be a great morning. I cannot wait. So anyway, you're here on Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. Thank you to this amazing community. And my good friend Geoff Tyson is going to be with us this morning. What an awesome guy he is. You are going to be blessed with all he's going to share today. So make sure right off the bat, you know what? You're here, you're ready. Make sure that you're tagging your friends, you're sharing this out. Share it out. Let them know we're on. Tag your friends and say, hey, I know it's Monday morning, but guess what? Geoff Tyson's going to be on. You do not want to miss that on Marketing with Russ. So there we go. So please do that this morning. And thank you. I just want to tell you what a blessing you all are to me. And I'm so thankful how we can all come together and share such value like Geoff this morning. Such value to lift each other up because we are better together, right? I say it every time. We are better together. Yes, we are. So thankful. Please engage today in the comments. Please let us know that you're here. Get out there, tag a few of your friends, let them know, come on in, and let's have a good time. Let's connect together today. Not only can you connect to myself at russhedge.com and to Geoff Tyson, but also to each other in the comments. It's a great time for community building and all of that. So, we're all about how amazing people connect here on Marketing with Russ. And, I had somebody this weekend ask me the question that people have asked me before. What in the world does connection and community building have to do with marketing? Well, in my estimation, just about everything, because without people, you have no business. to connect and build community is how you build people that know, like, and trust you, people that you can share whatever your product or service or a nonprofit or whatever you're out there doing. Those are the people you share it with. So connection and community building is at the foundation. We need each other. We need people. And so I'm so thankful, just so thankful. So anyway, and of course, I love to connect to russedge.com. Russedge.com is a great place to go for me. So please connect with me today, and I would really, really appreciate that. In fact, not only can you get all the information about me and my books and my services and all of that, but you can also connect with me on whatever platform you like. Also, my email, my phone number, you can even schedule time directly on my calendar. Man, schedule a Zoom with me. Let's connect today. I would love to do that. So also, if you'd please subscribe to YouTube, our YouTube community is growing leaps and bounds. Go to marketingwithruss.live. See, I keep it real simple. You know what? If you want to get a hold with me, if you know my name, russedge.com is a place to go. If you want this show on YouTube or any of the shows on YouTube, go to marketingwithruss.live today and subscribe. Please, please, please do that, because it's an amazing community and we're building and growing, and you want to be part of it. So also, again, just a reminder, please share and tag your friends. Please let them know we're on. It's going to be an amazing time today. So also behind me, okay, here we go. Life happens and then you choose. That's right. That's the new hand signs for this book. Life happens, then you choose every day of your life. God has blessed us with the ability to choose and to make our own way. And so life is happening, sometimes great, other times not so great. And so, but we get to choose where we go from there. So I want to encourage you to pick up a copy of this or any of my books at, there you go, russedge.com, or you go directly to Amazon or any online bookseller. They'll have it as well. But russedge.com will bounce you straight there, make it easier for you. So there you go. All right. And every Monday and Thursday, we do a marketing tip of the day. This is just a little snippet to get you going for the day, get you excited, give you a little lift up, a little boost. And I think today you're going to like the one that I have. This is in honor of my guest, because, you know, sometimes we have some setbacks in life, we have some challenges, and we need to come back from those things. We can't sit there. You know, there's a time when it's okay to be not okay, but then you have to move on from there and you have to make an advancement, move forward in your life. So are you ready? This will get cut out, put out separately on YouTube Shorts, and put out on social media separately, so you can check it out there. So, all right, here we go. This is your marketing tip of the day. You can always come back. That's right. You can always come back. It doesn't matter what is going on in your life, because you have the ability to choose. Like I say, life happens and then you choose every day of your life. So if you have some setbacks, if you have some challenges, you can always pick yourself back up with God's help and move forward and come back from whatever is going on in your life. Don't let it hold you down. You know what? There's a time to just rest, and there's a time to maybe not be okay for a few moments and just kind of feel the emotions and the challenges you're going through. I get that, because you got to be real with yourself. But then it's time to take a step forward. It just takes one step at a time. Like Martin Luther King said, you can, you just have to take one step at a time. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just one step at a time. And by the way, happy Martin Luther King Day today. So I want to appreciate everybody out there for that. So, all right, with that, we are going to finish this up today. And so that is your marketing tip of the day. You can always come back. And that is your marketing tip of the day. All right. I had to put a closure on that. I almost forgot to do that. So my poor amazing teammates gonna have to do a little bit more editing on that one. But sorry about that, Ever. Anyway, there you go. That'll get cut out, put out separately on YouTube Shorts, social media. Like I said, you can like and share just that with your friends, but also please like and share the show, no matter what your platform of choice is. We broadcast every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, for your viewing and listening pleasure. And so I want to make sure that you know that 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every Monday and Thursday. But then it sits on LinkedIn forever, Facebook for 30 days. So you can watch this thing forever afterwards, interact still afterwards, and then it converts to audio podcasts. That's right. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Pandora, XM Radio, goes on and on, Amazon, all of those. It converts so you can listen if you don't have time to watch. Please share out the audio podcast too. We're trying to build those up and grow those today. So, all right, let's get Geoff in the room and get things started. Are you ready? Here we go. Morning, Geoff.
Hey, good morning, Russ. How are you today, my friend? Happy Monday, man.
I am telling you, I am ready. It's a happy Monday. It's a happy Monday. It's a vacation day for a lot of people, Martin Luther King Day.
Yes,
So, yeah.
yes.
It is such a blessing to have you here, Geoff. You're such an awesome friend, and
Mm.
I love what you're all about. And I know how awesome you are. But for the couple people that don't know how awesome you are, tell everybody, who in the world is Geoff Tyson? What are you up to?
Oh, yeah. Hey, every time I get that question, I'm blown away with the answer I'm about to give you. Even though leaving high school with a 1.99 GPA, chasing a football dream, I was able to pivot and 15 years later impact hundreds of lives in executive leadership management roles, right? It blows me away when I think about losing a dream to go to the NFL did not keep me from leaving and losing, stopping, chasing another dream, right? Living a lifestyle of my wildest dreams because of the continuation of the comeback, getting through the setbacks and the roadblocks and all the other things. Russ, I am blown away that I didn't become a statistic like many of my friends at that time. And now we're able to take this whole movement around the comeback, amplifying it globally with speakers and experiences from all over the world, creating a lifestyle, comeback as a lifestyle, Russ, right? Thinking about it as a sexy thing, right? I mean, not just a struggle. I mean, really, let's put some love around this whole comeback thing, right? Let's understand that it's part of the process, man. So, we're making the transformation with a movement around helping people see the stinking thinking as a truth that can be changed, right? Understanding that setbacks are necessary for leadership. And most importantly, this goes back to what you're talking about, taking people from isolation and providing a community, Russ, where they can build and grow together, man. So I'm excited to be here today. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm telling you, you are so right. I mean, let's build a community. What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Yeah.
We need to focus on the positive things and how, you are known as the comeback king. And so, you know what? You have really taken and launched yourself into a platform where you are such a major impact on so many people and such a blessing. You have your own live stream show that you do. You have so many positive things that you're out there doing. Talk a little bit about your real focus right now on what you're putting out, the material you're putting out, and how you're pushing your message forward, which is important.
Yeah, Russ, I appreciate the opportunity. It's going from a leadership perspective, helping executive leaders, get into that space of vulnerability, get into that space of, authenticity as a way to communicate and create a different kind of corporate culture, into, really just broadening that base. As I said earlier, Russ, really just, hey, talking to people. Let's understand the power of the conversation we're having with ourselves about ourselves. Again, it's not real sexy, but man, when you look in the mirror, we talk about the mirror moment, Russ. Every morning when you look in the mirror, who do you like to see looking back at you?
Exactly.
Who are you hiding from, right? Who are you hiding from, Russ? And being able to take that process, that whole alignment, and resetting it so people can begin to understand that they do have a choice, like you were talking about, right? Life happens and then they do have a choice, man. Your book is perfect timing for the show. I mean, what choice are you making, right? Man. So I'm excited about the ability to make a transformation worldwide, Russ, with this message.
Yeah, well, and that is so amazing because we do have this worldwide platform where we're able to make such a difference in the lives of so many people. And, talk a little bit more about this. I love that. You look in the mirror and what do you see? What are you putting forward, or what are you hiding from? That's so important, right? Because we got to be authentic and real. That's what people are looking for.
Russ, I'll tell you, man, and here's a good way to tell if you're really into what I'm talking about. If you're how many times do you look at yourself when you go in the restroom in the morning? Are you kind of just glancing past yourself? right? Are you carrying the burdens of the weight of the day already? Are you struggling from the day before? Are you hiding? I like to call it hiding, right? I mean, I do it. I'm guilty. Well, how do I know this, guys? Because I've been there. Where life is kicking my butt, and I'm not achieving the things I want to get done, and I'm disappointing myself. I'm kind of ducking, right?
Right.
But when you look
Yeah.
in the mirror and see that gaze back, man, that's the eyes are the windows to our soul, Russ, right? And no greater leader than we know, Martin Luther King, knows all about what we're talking about. So I want to honor him today and all the things that he went through to true comeback king to help this
Yeah.
world be a better place, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That
Mm.
is so true. I mean, oh, I can't even. Wow. You know what? Let's talk a little bit about that. To honor a man who was all about bringing people together and uniting people together, and people of all races and all different everything. I mean, just people are people coming together, right? And I
Yes.
think that's so important. I was reading in God's word this morning about unity, and unity
Yes.
drives people forward. And when you divide, wow, and it's up to us because life happens and then you choose every
Yeah.
day. I say it. It is going on. And you know what? I mean, people might have been hurt and they might have had challenges in their life, but they can come back from those things and
Yes.
they can make a real impact and a difference in the world, right?
Yes. Yes, so true, man. I saw the same message about unity, and it made me think of him, and like you mentioned, all the things that didn't matter really when it came down to it. He was focused on serving others, man. If we take our eyes off of ourselves and place them on those in front of us, we will find ourselves chasing our purpose for real. We will find ourselves standing in our purpose for real because it is not about us. It's about the people you serve, us. We have a great example. I mean, a great example from Martin Luther King. Oh, man, it's exciting.
Well, and you know what I love? I said the quote already that he made, that you don't have to see the whole staircase, just the first
Yes,
step.
yes.
And man, that is so true, because so many people say, I'm stuck. I don't really know what to do. I don't know where to go. You know what? Everybody knows a step to take. You
Yeah.
know what? Maybe you don't know everything to do. Maybe you don't know everything that's going on, but you just take the next step and amazing things start to happen. I write about this in a couple of my books, actually. I had a journalism professor at Oregon State University years ago in college, and when she was talking about people getting stuck with writer's block, but this relates to anything in life. She just said, just do the next dumb thing. And what she was saying is just start writing. Just start writing. And when you're in life, I do this all the time. If I'm not feeling it, I just do the next dumb thing. I go see somebody like Geoff Tyson who's going to lift me up and
Yes.
help me keep moving. I just do something, because when you sit there, inaction and isolation is completely the opposite of what we need, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Russ. I mean, you took that body, the physiology around it, and then you make a decision. Oh man, right? That kind
Yeah.
of moves you. The decision and the action pulls us to the next level. When you're talking about making the decisions, I was thinking back when my football career was over, and remember, I'm sitting in college with a 1.99 GPA, Russ, and I'm thinking, what next? What now? Right?
Right.
But the decision came to me like many times it does. Why don't you just go to get a business degree and graduate from school on time on the dean's list? So the piece I'm saying is make a decision while you're taking some action. I made that decision. I had no idea how I was going to do it. I struggled with reading. I had eighth grade reading, attention, all that stuff, man. But I knew, and this is important, Russ, when you choose something, walk in faith too. You talk about taking a step. Well, I don't know if I can. Don't worry about if you can or not. Take the step. You don't have to be clear completely on things. Taking a step moves you to the next space. And that's what happened to me, man. I graduated on time on the dean's list. And people were like, how'd you do that? you know,
Well, that's it. I mean, how did you do that? You did that because you kept moving, you kept taking
yes,
action, you
yes,
kept doing the things that are important in life. And you know what? It's not such a magic formula. I mean, people are looking at things like, I just, wow, I don't really know where to go. I don't know what to do. Well, I'm telling you, get around amazing people that will not let you fail. Like my good friend D. Scott Smith says, you need to have people that will lift you up, push you in the right direction, because that's what we're all about. We come together, we take a step at a time, and we learn how to do amazing, amazing things. So, in fact, you know what? I want to take just a minute here, Geoff, with you. I just got back from Podfest in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
Talking about being around amazing people.
Mm.
Man, I'm telling you, podcasters are movers and shakers. They're people that really want to get a message out, and you know that.
Yes.
And so it was a great, great experience. I'm going to play this little video that my amazing teammate put together. And yeah, it's just a blessing to show what happens when great people come together.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that is an example of some amazing people. And
Yes.
some of those, Geoff, are like yourself. You and I knew each other really well, but we had never met in 3D. We'd never met in person, face to face, until New York when
Yeah.
you and I got together. And there were several people in that video that I knew really well, some
Wow.
really, really well, really good friends that I had never met in person and
Wow.
was able to meet for the first time. And then so many new friends. And what it did is it sparked new life in me. It sparked new excitement about what I could do and what moving forward. And that, I think, is what happens when people come to people like you, Geoff. They get around other people with great ideas and things that can help them move forward. And that's
Yeah.
what I want you to talk about here now, is talk about a little bit. People call you and they say, listen, I am stuck. I need a comeback, man. So I came to the comeback king. I need your help. Where are you going to take them? Where are you going to start?
Russ, man, that's a great question. And I always like to ask them a question. First of all, can I compliment you for reaching out? And secondly, what I may say to you may be offensive only because we don't know each other. But understand, if you can allow that to happen or not, we can get to some things that really matter. I have to make sure they're comfortable, Russ. And it's really simple, man. I'm a simple kind of guy. I ask a lot of questions. So the first thing is, someone reaches out to me, I'm asking them a question: what is really going on? Understanding what's going on. I know when I had to reach out the first time, I was scared, right? So I want them to be relaxed. I want them to know that they're in the safe zone. I want them to understand that I may not have all the answers. I don't pretend to have those, but what you'll get from me will be real truths. And then we just begin a conversation like you and I are having today. Tell me a little bit about your life. What is it that keeps showing up? Right? Kind of find out where they are, if they're able to identify that. Most folks don't really know what's going on. The thinking's running so fast, and they're so not making any choices in their life, Russ. Right? They're kind of following, they stop making choices, so they stop doing that. And just really kind of helping unwrap, right? We all have layers on us that have been put on us through, rather than dealing with things, we just wrap another layer on it, right? So really just kind of creating a safe zone for them and asking a lot of important questions. And usually, after, it works out pretty well.
Well, and I think that is critical when you're dealing with people, and that is taking time to listen to them and ask questions, because we're all in a different spot in life, right? We're all somewhere, and we all need to, you need to meet people where they are. I love that phrase, because when you meet them where they are, you know where to go from there, instead of trying to pigeonhole them into a one size fits all, right?
Yes.
And as my good friend Mike Asherbanner would say, jump in and start pitch slapping them, right? When you start pitch slapping people and they're like, I don't want to pitch, I don't want to be sold, I just want you to listen to me. And some of the greatest conversations I've had, Geoff, I said about 2 words in the entire conversation, and they were, yeah, because the person just needed to talk and someone to listen. And when I was done with the conversation, they said, oh my goodness, that was like the most amazing conversation I've had. And I was like, well, thank you. I didn't say anything.
I was going to add one more phrase to those 2 phrases you mentioned during the conversation. It's always, tell me more. Can you tell me more? Right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me more, Russ? And it's not about me at any given time. Right? It's about getting them comfortable and allowing them to talk. And I love what you just said. If that conversation goes right, they've already decided that, man, they've got the answer they needed without me having to say much. Right. So we sometimes just a guiding light, sometimes just, that reinforcement, right? That tells them this whole thing called life and the comeback, it is a lifestyle. And let's create that lifestyle that takes that stinking thinking into truth, takes the roadblocks and setback thinking into leadership roles, right? And most importantly, land in a community, Russ, that is focused on bringing people up, being epic, encouraging, praising, inspiring, and complimenting everybody that they meet.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and you just said what's so important. We should be working to come together and lift each other up, right? That's what it's all about. I mean, instead of trying to compete and tear each other down and do things, this world gets so caught up in me. I have to get myself out there. You don't really, because you know what? God will prosper you, and you'll do so many amazing things if you just love people and you just pay attention to them and all that they've got going on. So, all right, Geoff, as always, this goes way too fast, but I need you to wrap us up here with your gold nugget of today's conversation. What do you really want people to remember from today? And please let us know how to get in touch with you. Go ahead.
Well, I would just love for them to understand to make a comeback in life is a gift. Make the right choice, right? Look at how you receive it. Stand strong in your convictions, right? Turn that stinking thinking into your truths. Setbacks into leadership capabilities. And don't do this thing alone, right? And best way to get a hold of me is Geoff Tyson at gmail.com. I think my LinkedIn post is on there, Facebook. You catch me on any of those platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And remember this, right? Let's make the transformation, not motivation. Begin to transform by looking in the mirror. Take that mirror moment I talked about this week, every day. Start today and let me know how you end up on Friday by doing it night and day.
Oh my goodness. So good. So good. Yeah. Take that mirror moment and then move forward with others. Don't do it alone. We're here together as a community, and that's what it's all about. And Geoff, amazing as always. Really appreciate you. You're such a blessing. And listen, I'm going to say goodbye on screen here, but hang tight for just a sec. All right. And I'll wrap things up. All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Russ. Appreciate you, man. All right.
Yeah, he is such a blessing. Wow, I love Geoff. And today I want to remind you, please share this out. If you're watching on replay, which a ton of people do, please put hashtag Team Replay and please share this out. Let people know what in the world is going on with in your life and how Geoff can help you. Reach out to me. How can I help you? What is going on that we can come together as a community? We can come together as a community. And like I said, if you're watching this on replay, you can please share it out and still tag your friends and let them know, because you want to make sure everybody's busy and they miss live streams sometimes, but they can always watch it on the back end or listen. Don't forget, not only does this convert to video podcasts on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, it also converts to audio podcasts on all of your favorite platforms. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Pandora, XM Radio, all of those. And so please, please, please make sure, take time, and whatever platform you're on, please like, share, and comment. We appreciate that, and just appreciate all of you being out there. So with that, we're going to get things wrapped up for today. It's been such a blessing. I'm going to play for you one more time this amazing video from PodFest. It was such a great time. Here we go. A good example of what amazing things can happen when people come together. So make sure to get out. Maybe there's a good conference you need to go to, or maybe there's just a good group you need to get involved with, or maybe there's just one friend you need to reach out to today. And with that, I'm going to thank all of you for being here. Don't forget, we're here every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for your viewing and listening pleasure. And until next time, have a blessed week. Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an amazing day.